every day of this process we've had a new script, including today. This is a significantly new script from yesterday. So just know that, and let's go.
Well, I started coming to Bethany when I was about 13 or 14.
My mother started bringing me when I was a baby. So that means I've been coming here 79 years.
When we were 16, I met Victor, and so I wanted to come to church more often.
Coffee and I went downtown and got there very early because I'm a Virgo. And I realized there were 10,000 people downtown Atlanta Labor Day weekend for
Dragon Con.
Our coffee date was in the middle of Dragon Con, and
there are aliens and monsters.
And there was this character on the show played by Jenny McCarthy. She was known as a boy when she was childhood friends with this main character, and then 15, 20 years later she came back and she was this gorgeous woman.
Because I was always taught that it's an abomination, you're going to hell. I was afraid to tell my parents because my dad's a stereotypical manly macho man. I thought that he would kick me out of the house. He would disown me.
Ironically, I had been so afraid that being gay would cause him to walk away from God, that he would make him more promiscuous. And I thought that he would take drugs, which all three of those things ended up happening, but not because he was gay, but as a response to what we were pushing him so hard to do. He had lost hope.
A historic Supreme Court decision legalizing same-sex marriage across the land, and it's profound.
Sarah clicks remote and changes channel.
This court is endorsing sin. I will never recognize it in my heart. God gave us marriage, period, and God does not change his mind.
Sarah clicks remote and changes channel.
When somebody says to me, we won marriage equality, now the fight is over, I say, wait a minute, there's a huge backlash.
These bunch of homos and perverts, they hate God, God hates them, they go in the trash.
Amen.
We've grown in a lot of areas.
What did you say the difference was? You have a problem with?
Whether a person's born gay or whether it's a choice that they make.
I let that issue ride, because...
As Tonya says, what difference does it make? And I think that's where our journey has led.
Amen.
What I learned was that liking my enemies is not a prerequisite for loving them. And no matter how badly I'm treated by them, it never relieved me of my responsibility to treat them like the children of God they are. That's my gospel, and I'm sticking with it.
One last question. Would you do it all over again?
Absolutely.
Blackout, end of play.